Raise your hand if you've been told by your parents or somebody else that you should buy real estate. I can't see you, but the chances are that you did, because that's what everybody does. They all tell us that we should really buy real estate. Now the question is, should you? To find out, keep watching. I believe that this is the most important question. Some people think that where to buy, when to buy, that's the most important thing, but really it's not. Even the steps of buying are not as important as this question. Should you? In a nutshell, it really comes down to two things: lifestyle and long-term goals, because those two things will have a direct impact on your answer. Let's look at the pros of buying real estate first. Most people will encourage you to buy real estate because they feel that it's a fantastic investment. And they're not wrong. There's been more millionaires made by owning real estate than any other investment type. You can see that prices in the GTA, GHA, where we are, Greater Hamilton area, prices have continued to go up, making them a good investment. Now, there's no saying that that'll continue to be a trend in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. Another pro of buying real estate is it provides a measure of stability. Let me tell you what I mean. If you're a renter and you get settled into your home, all it takes is for the owner of that property to either sell the property or choose to move in themselves, and that can give them the right to make you leave. That can kind of suck. That can really make a year difficult. That can force you to go rent somewhere that's higher because rents have gone up since you've moved into that place. So if you have a family, or you don't like to move around and you don't like people telling you that you have to leave, buying your own place is a really good thing to do. Another positive pro of owning your property is that you can invest money into making it exactly the way you want without, again, being asked to leave and lose anything that you put into it. If you want to spend money on the kitchen, on the floors, freshly painting and putting money in, you don't have to worry about losing it, unless the real estate market crashes, of course. But either way, you get to enjoy the benefits of the property, the work that you put in, until you're ready to say goodbye. Now let's move on to the cons. You mean there's cons? There's a downside of owning real estate? Yep, I'm gonna tell you that because it's true. The first negative thing about buying property is that it can be very expensive to get into the market in the first place, especially with prices as high as they are now. You have your down payment, you have your lawyer's fees, you have your land transfer tax, although you will get a discount on that if you are a first-time home buyer. But you have your inspections, you have your moving costs, you have a lot of expenses, and these add up to a pretty high barrier of entry. Right next to the high cost to get into owning a home is the pretty high cost of maintenance and upkeep. This is where I normally ask you, how do you like to spend your weekends? Do you enjoy traveling? Do you enjoy going out? Do you enjoy sitting on a couch watching Netflix all day? If you do, you might be surprised to know that there's a lot of maintenance and upkeep and renovations and all kinds of things that come along with home ownership that are going to demand your time, your money, and your money. And this is where we go back to lifestyle. Do you enjoy sitting on your porch, or do you enjoy working on your porch? Because that can be the difference between whether you own a property and you need to keep up that maintenance, or whether you rent a property and you just get to enjoy the benefits of the property itself. So those are just a few of the pros and cons of buying a home versus renting a home. Renting a home, you don't have to worry about extra costs. You don't have to worry about fixing things. You just pick up a phone and call either the landlord themselves or perhaps a property management company, and they come take care of it. But at the same time, you're not putting towards anything. You're not going to be paying off that home ever, whereas you would if you own the property. You have that potential of paying it off in 20 to 25 years and then enjoying the fact that you don't have to pay for it anymore, other than maintenance and upkeep and weekends. Those things are still there. Many people want to find a compromise. Where can that be found? Where can I find the benefits of an investment where I own real estate? Perhaps the barrier of entry is a little less. Also at the same time, maintain a good balance of life and recreation and all that good stuff. Good way to do that would be potentially to look at a condo apartment, or a condo townhouse, or even a freehold townhouse. Yes, you pay a monthly fee, but everything's taken care of. You can literally just sit back, enjoy your weekend, do whatever you want. And a lot of people like this, but it also comes with that benefit of owning something that you can eventually pay off and get that stability. It also opens up the way if things change in a couple of years and you want to move to something bigger, you put money aside in an investment that will help you move up to something bigger and better. So for you, is the answer yes, you should buy real estate, or no? And if the answer is no, that's totally fine. At least you can know what would be involved in home ownership and know that you're just not quite ready for that. Or maybe you're fully convinced that yes, you do want to buy a home. Soon, I'm going to be making a video on exactly what's involved with doing that, along with those initial expenses that I explained in this video as well. So let me know what you guys think. Is home ownership for you? Or is renting for you? I'd love to hear your comments in the section below. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to share it around and like it and comment on it. Till next time, Tyson Brandow here with the Brandow Group. See you later. Bye.